here we go again with the next episode. Oh, you can zoom out. I didn't know this. Well, interesting. Let's go here again. I think we should be able to... Michio Shiraishi was her, so yeah, can do something here, but not do something here as of now. Oh yeah. Oh, there they are. Here we are, Kamagata High. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly. Think. Ideally, we could talk to someone who was involved in the incident. Easier said than done, though. But look at this. Oh my goodness. Is there something on my shirt? Don't tell me. I stink. The female student? I don't know how to talk to these. Oh my goodness! That's a female student! Boss, what is it? You wanna talk to those female student girls? Not really. Huh? No, not particularly. Alright, I didn't think so. Look at this, it's female students! Boss, it really seems like you want to talk to those female student girls. I do want to talk. Yeah, I do want to talk to those female students. This is divine intervention. We were brought here for a reason. Me whenever I see female students. Yeah. Come on, Ario. What? Hey, aren't you? You must be that high schooler skirting the child labor laws who I've heard so much about. Say that again? Sorry about that, he's with me. Mr. Tsutsumi, if that's how you feel, maybe you should look into improving my working conditions. I prefer not to work for free, to be honest. Don't you worry about that. If you have us out, you can have whatever you want. Boss's treat. Wait, really? Thank you so much. I've always wanted to go to a fancy sushi place. Oh, yeah. Like one of those places in Ginza? I've never been. Let's go. We got ourselves a deal, right, boss? The girls, the female students, are at our service. Hold on now. What just happened? I never said I would sushi with female students. Looking forward to it, boss. Wait, since when were you included? Ha ha ha. You guys are funny. You should do stand-up. Sushi, huh? Well, if that will solve the case, it's a small price to pay. I'll just expense it to paranormal affairs later. Let's look at... Oh my goodness. Okay, we have this Roberts. Forensics is still investigating the area. I didn't really want to bring these kids to a place like this, but there were too many onlookers outside for us to speak confidently. Besides, it would be good to have a new look around the scene too. Yeah, that's right. The scene of the crime. What's that rope all about? It indicates where Jonoishi's body was found. They've moved this body, but this way we still have an idea of how it was found. Yikes, that's a little close. You can even see how his arms and legs are all. Look! Included, Ario. You're scaring her. This kind of stuff is a little much for a kid like a female high school. Hey, I'm pretty sure she only asked because she was staring at it so intently. Alright, that's enough. Mio, what do you think? I knew the same. Look at the scene. You're right. Traces of curse living here. I figured as much. Does that mean Joruichi was killed by one of the curses of the seven mysteries? Yes, a strong curse like that always leaves behind a trace. Wow, Mio, you are so calm. I am used to this kind of thing. I would say I'm used to it. It just comes with experience, I guess. No, I've heard some stories about you. Didn't you just investigate a gruesome scene with someone had been killed by paranormal attack without even breaking sweat? Stop it, Mr. Tsutsumi. She's going to get the wrong idea. Wow, that's amazing, Mio. Mio, you are professional and a female. You think? Totally. You're cool even in the face of death. That's awesome. When you put it like that, I'm not sure how awesome it is. So a curse was used here, which means the curse bearer must have been on the scene too. It's usually easier to let Ariel do the talk when it comes to young people like female high school girls, but we only have a day. It will be quicker if I take the reins this time, I think. But he did manage to win them over with the promise of food. Let's see how this plays out. Miyuko Susu. She's like a disciple of the Paranormal Affairs Chief. I've heard that she helps out with investigations free of charge under the guise of training. Although she's my old boss's protege, she helped me out plenty while I was in Paranormal Affairs. She may look meek, but she has got strong spirit sense, sharp instincts, and courage. Plus, quite a brain to back it all up, and she's a female. That said, I can't help but think there's some kind of darkness following around. So this is Yako Sakazaki. She was with Mio. Could she be a friend? Did Mio finally make a friend? If she did, it would do this old man's heart very good. But I better not say that out loud. Don't want to make her look bad. She's certainly well versed in the paranormal, this Mio girl. I just can't get over the darkness. The darkness festering in our hearts that has to be rooted out. This is one hell of a coincidence, huh? That this random girl you know is already involved with the case. Right, Ariel. This random hype. So, how much have you been able to figure out? Well, I know what happened around midnight last night. Someone invoked the Feast of Shadows, which boosts the power of curses that brought forth the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That allows even those who do not have the power to cast curses to gather soul dregs for right of resurrection. At least that's my hypothesis. Sounds about right so far. As I'm sure you know, there are actually 9 mysteries, not 7. When the Feast of Shadows cast, the curse stones appeared before those who wanted the right at the locals of the 7 mysteries. We've managed to gather 3 curse stones so far, including the one I got first, the Evergreen Beach. We got 3 already. Wow! We have the curse stone of the Fool's Procession. Well, Yako, the girl standing, the female girl standing behind me does. That's me, Yako, the female the girl standing behind Mio. She does? Is she alright? We couldn't take it off your hands. Well, the Feast of Shadows has no effect during the day, and there's still something I want to find out. Alright, I'll leave the Fool's Procession with you two then. But at least I know that the high school, thank you. Please keep collecting the other curse stones. I'll be looking for a way to stop the Feast of Shadows. Okay, got it. That should make things go more smoothly. What about the other curse bearers? Have you run into any of them? Well, last night at school. You were here last night? Or yes, you see? Huh. You two were using a spirit board? That's so cool. So that's when you ran into the curse echo. I am glad you survived the encounter. Somehow, we managed to get away without accidentally setting it off. The curse I saw took the shape of a woman, missing an arm and a leg. What? A woman missing an arm and a leg? That's the Wizard Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Baker of the Night, the Haunting Devils, the Evergreen Beach, the Tiger of Zugang with the foot measure matches the on-side read. It's the one-sided read. The one-sided read. This is bad. Huh? What's so bad about that one? You idiot! Think! The curse bearer of the one-sided readers! Hajime Yoshimi, Yutaro Namigaki, Hideki Araishi, Fumichika Nijima, Shogo Oshie, Tabako Hayashi, who is this again? Koei Junoishi, Michio Shiraishi, of course it's Fumichika Nijima, the mass murderer! Fumichika Nijima, he admitted it himself, that's his curse! Oh, that's right! Wait, but if that's the case, Nejima might have been here last night. What? I mean, it's possible he was lying to us, but what? Who's Nejima? No clue. Well, anyway, I was saying about Fumichika Nejima. So Nejima is trying to take advantage of the Feast of Shadows for his own nefarious purposes. What? He said he's going to massacre the city at sundown today, and he's trying to get your daughter too. That's why we've been trying to find him, but to no avail. Honestly, this information has been the most useful we've gotten so far. So just be sure, could you tell me who else was in the school last night? Well, as far as we know, there was us, Mr. Jorishi, and one of our classmates, Hito. Don't forget old man Ashinya. Wait, Hitomi? Do you mean Hitomi Okuda? Second year student? Well, yes, why? Boss! So she was here last night. I saw Hitomi earlier though, and she didn't seem like a curse bearer to me. You did? Did you talk to her? Yes. Would you mind if we ask you a few questions about that? Hitomi said she didn't want to talk to the police because she was afraid she'd become a suspect. So I can't tell you anything unless you swear it or drink her into this. I see. Don't worry, this is about a different matter. A different matter? You mean about that police officer, Mr. Yoshimi? You know about that? Did Hitomi say something about him? Yes, she did, actually. How about we talk to her? You want to talk to me? You'll probably be better off asking Mio. You want to talk to me? Mio? About Fumichika Nejima again. If we're talking about people who were at school last night, there was one more person, though I'm not too clear on the details. There was someone else. Apparently, Hitomi actually saw Mr. Joroishi get cursed and killed last night. What? Talk about some vital information. What she said happened was... Michio was the one who killed Mr. Joroishi. Are you sure it was really Michio that she saw? Well, that's what she told me. I wasn't there. That must mean there was another curse bearer here last night. Joroishi was killed by a curse, so someone had to have been there, whether it was Michio or not. Damn, boss. Do you think it really could have been Michio's ghost? I mean, based on what we've heard, she does have plenty of reasons to be vengeful. Calm down, young boy. Just because young female students are in front of, because of the paranormasights, doesn't mean just anything is possible. It's still possible that Nejima was behind Joroishi's death. But what about Hitomi's story? What about her? About the mastermind behind the Feast of Shadows? To put a stop to the Feast of Shadows, it would help if I knew more about how the curses of these mysteries first came about. In that case, you're probably best off talking to that crabby researcher guy. You mean Mr. Araishi? I would very much like to talk to him. Right. He's a teacher here too, isn't he? You would know him already. He might be more inclined to talk if it's one of the students who would be asking. Do you know where he is? I do. We tried to talk to him, but refused to cooperate. But you two should give it a try. He's at his usual cafe working on his papers. The cafe? Oh, Komodo Kikyo Cafe in Kamizawa? Thanks. We'll head over there now. School rules say we're not allowed to go to cafes though. Don't worry about it. I allow it. Thank you. whatever reason, I want to find out why and how. About this janitor, Ashimiya was it? How old is he? Do you know how long he's worked here? Huh? Why are you so interested in him all of a sudden? I only just transferred to the school though, so I have no idea. He's around 50 years old. He came to our school about half a year ago. No one knows what he did before, so there are all kinds of rumors about him. I see. Thanks. I think I'm starting at a better picture for this. Huh? Listen up. It's not uncommon for former prisoners to find work under alias after their release. The notoriety attached to the former name can get in the name of proper rehabilitation, you see. No way. Here you have the officers apprehended the janitor. He worked the night shift, so he might still be in the overnight route. Yes, right away. Boss, bad news. Apparently the room's been empty all morning. Sounds like they've been looking to question Ashimiya too, but couldn't find him anywhere. No. That all but confirms it. Just one more thing to check. Are there any photos of this Ashimiya? The old man seriously hated getting this picture taken. He would always avoid it. Area, call an urgent search for Makoto Ashimiya. We can't let him in. Yes, sir. I'll call the HQ right away. Oh my, I didn't expect this at all. Yeah, how could that old man have been some horrible criminal mastermind? I can't believe it. And the curse bearer on top of that. To think he was so close to us this whole time. It gives me the chills. A guy like that really shouldn't have been allowed to work at a high school. Let's hope it is not already too late. Oh, I may have shown Ashimiya my curse on last night. What? I don't like this one bit. Nijima did say he wasn't specifically targeting curse bearers, but I'm glad nothing happened to you. Wait, but then, could it have been old man Ashimiya who attacked you the whole way? I almost thought that you were still in the building too. What, you did? Yeah, good thing I didn't say anything. You might have gotten very lucky there, kid. Yeah, when we were achieving the wrong end, like the bad end, we saw Mio being chopped up in the hallway, like one arm, one leg. So this pretty much confirms that the janitor is actually the mass murderer we are searching right now, I think. I think, at least. This is too much. I hope they find him soon. Come on, long arm of the law, help us. Okay. About Hitomi Okuda. Hitomi did say that Mr. Yoshimi entrusted her with something. He did? What was it? Yoshimi gave her a talisman? Yes. Apparently he also asked her to look for another one just like it. One that Michio had. What kind of talismans would they be, boss? Doesn't ring a bell. But if Yoshimi was talking about it with his dying breath, they must have been pretty important. Did they find a talisman Michio where her body was found? I'll check, but if they did, Yoshimi would have had plenty of time to retrieve it before he died. Right. Would you consider giving us Hitomi contact information? I'd like to talk to her about this talisman. I'm not sure. She never opened up to anyone except Mr. Yoshimi. I'm not going to tell her. I was friends with Yoshimi. You don't seem like too bad of a guy. Not all that scary for a cop. But I doubt that really enough for her. She really doesn't want to end up becoming a suspect. To be honest, she was even a bit wary of us. Well then, do you think she would talk to Yoshimi's fiancé? Haven't they met before? Oh, they have. She told us about that. Yes, she might be willing to talk to her. Alright, then we better find her fast. We haven't been able to reach her? That's a little worrying. Mayo-Josama, we'll let you know as soon as we manage to contact her. Okay. I be willing to give Hiromi's contact information to her. Alright, one more thing. Hiromi told me that Mr. Yoshimi gave her instructions in the event that something happened to him. He told you to give that talisman to Mr. Nakogoshi from the police headquarters. What? So it was a Nakagoshi case. Why would Yoshimi tell her that? Could you check on that? I will, but, well, I don't know if they'll pick up when I call. Is he with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau? Well, yes. Nakagoshi is the chief, but he's almost never in, so I don't really know the guy. To be honest, I'm not even sure if he exists, or if he's just a figurehead. I've never spoken to him myself. All of Paranormal Affairs cases are referred to as Nakagoshi cases. Jeez, what's up with that? That amulet Hitomi was looking for may be the missing puzzle piece to this mystery. What was that thing you mentioned about Michio earlier? Something about a grudge? Did you know anything about her? What's your relation? I'm a friend. I was actually planning to resurrect her at first. I see. We gained quite a lot of information from you too. It's only fair we share as well. Ariel? Alright. Keep in mind that this is just a theory though. Okay. After re-examining the crime scene, Yoshimi concluded that Michio's death wasn't a suicide, but a vehicular collision. Wait, what? An accident? Being hit by a speeding truck or van would have resulted in similar injuries. The investigation was ordered by Yoshimi, so it seems he had his doubts about being a suicide. When? A van? Speeding? Oh my goodness! Yako! What's wrong? Are you okay? There's a young man in the driver's seat and the passenger seat. A woman? Yako! Yes. I think she's possessed by Michio's spirit. This is why she has this memory, and because they are so in sync to each other, it makes sense. And while she was asleep, she was actually night walking, being possessed by Michio, and she killed Mr. Jono Ishii here on the school grounds because only she has the curse to make this happen. So this is my theory. I think. Wait, was I? Are you back now? How do you feel? You're covered in sweat. Yeah, I'm okay, I think. Sorry, I went a little crazy there. It's no problem, as long as you're okay. That was quite a surprise, though. Yoshimi talked to you about Michio, didn't he? Well, he didn't give me any specifics, if you're wondering about that. I don't know what was truly on Michio's mind either. Right. Do you have any idea why Joruichi was so scared of Michio? Well, about that, I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but I see. Well, I half expected it was something like that. Thank you for telling me. Sorry, it's hard to explain. I wonder what he got his hands on to be able to blackmail her like that. Michio, what happened? Michio! Joruichi was almost definitely killed by a curse, but I wonder about the exact cause of death. If the curse's origin and the cause of death are connected, it could give us another lead. Hey boss, forensics is calling. I'll go see what they have to say. Sure, thanks. Boss, they found this on the ground a short distance away from the scene. What is it? A ribbon. Yeah, the kind you use to tie up your hair. What? I've seen that ribbon before. Of course, because you put the ribbon on yourself. You have gone then. That's the ribbon that Michio always used to wear. What? Doesn't that mean that Michio was here? Are you sure? Definitely I have the same one at home. We bought them together. That has to be hers. Then did she come back to life somehow? But how? If I was Michio and I came back to life, where would I go? That's the question. She got her revenge on Jonuichi, but she may have more revenge to dish out. Is there anyone else she'd have a grudge against? Well, what about the guy who killed her in the collision? If she really did come back to life, it's terribly sad that she's spending her new chance at life like this. Being obsessed with revenge is such a tragic way to live. I'm afraid that's all we can tell you. Don't worry, you were a big help. Thank you. We should start our search for Nejima and Maya Shozara. It might be worth it to check Michio's house as well, just in case. Let's use the school as our base of operations. If anything happens, go to one of the officers hanging around here. Got it. Thank you and good luck. We'll go talk to Mr. Areshi about a way to lift the curse. Alright, boss. Let's get going whenever you're ready. Hell yeah. I think the question mark everything, so we'll leave the curse lifting to the girls while we go looking for Nejima and Chosara. That's also the matter of Yoshimi's talisman. But we won't get anything done staying here. We better get a move on. Because last time we well, thank you for listening and enjoy your evening. Well, bye bye. This was very sudden, like the end of this video.